Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kara, and today's video is going to be kind of a follow me around, day in the life kind of video. Pretty much every day for me is different. I wouldn't really say that any day is the same, so this isn't necessarily indicative of every day, but I thought it would be kind of fun to do this. And I know that some of you guys on my Instagram and also on my Facebook group page did say that this would be kind of interesting to you, so here we go. I'm starting this video a little bit later than I wanted to be. I woke up this morning and did a strength workout and then meditated a little bit, had a 9 o'clock Zoom call with my office, and then at 10 I had a meeting with a new client, a new friend. If you are watching, hey, you know who you are. We went to All Day Darling in the Montford neighborhood, which if you've watched some of my videos in the past, you'll know is one of my all-time favorite places. So I didn't really get a chance to film anything in there. I've kind of had like a rushed morning, and it's now almost noon. I have to run home really quick, grab a bite to eat, and then go to a 1 o'clock settlement. So I'll run to that and then probably catch up with you a little bit after that and kind of update you a little bit more on what's going on, and yeah, so I will catch up with you then. Okay, finished up settlement, back in my car. Welcome to my other office, also known as my car. This is really going to be a realistic video. This is pretty much the typical state of my back seat. I just have stuff everywhere. I mean, with my job being so all over the place with, you know, showing houses and going to different appointments, this just kind of becomes a little bit of a mess, so excuse that. So I wanted to take a couple minutes to talk a little bit about the deal that I just had in case you're possibly interested in that. Obviously, you know, I can't share most things because they're confidential, but I've just got to say this was one of the most intense transactions I have ever dealt with, and I've been through some pretty, you know, bumpy rides, I guess you could say, towards settlement, but this was rough. I mean, it just from start to finish, like every week there was something new, and it almost fell apart last week. Basically, there was a holdup where the lender was requiring that we have a septic permit, and there just wasn't one on file, and that's quite common around here. So if a house is built in like the 80s or 90s, you know, or like early 90s, or even before, there's not typically a septic permit that's going to be found because the counties around here went from paper records to, you know, virtual or online records, and during that transition some permits were lost, so there just wasn't anything on file. And my buyers called, the lender called, I called, like we had so many people trying to get this permit that didn't ultimately exist, so we thought. And this deal was so close to falling apart. My buyers had already spent, you know, hundreds and even thousands of dollars on inspections and appraisal and so many different things to get this deal going, due diligence, so ultimately, yeah, thousands of dollars. And it was all about to fall apart. And I thought, there's no way I'm gonna let this thing fall apart. So I literally stayed up until, I don't know, midnight or even later one night, just going through legal documents for North Carolina, like septic laws and everything. I mean, I went deep with this stuff to try to find a solution. And I reached out to the county, reached out to some different people that we hadn't been talking to before, and ultimately got them to find the septic permit. I told them, because it's a shared septic, I said, please look harder into the neighboring property to see if maybe it's on record there. And they did, and that's where it was. So despite everyone calling and stating we need this, you know, shared septic permit, no one could get it, except I was able to pull that one out of my sleeve and get it to settlement. So they officially just closed on that, and I am so, so happy for them, and so happy that all of that headache is done for all of us. I'm not even sure if you can hear me right now because the rain is pretty bad. And I made the brilliant choice to wear white pants. So I don't really know why I thought that would be a good idea. I knew it was gonna rain. I'm also wearing suede shoes. So great choices on my part. Let me move that. Yeah, pretty much now I have to go home for a little bit, answer some emails and notifications, and then in about an hour I have a dentist appointment. And then after that, this evening I was supposed to go for a walk with a friend, but that doesn't seem like it's gonna happen now because of this rain, and it looks like it's gonna last throughout the evening. So maybe we'll just go get tea or something like that. But yeah, so I guess this isn't really gonna be the most exciting video for you. This is my life. Here you go. I really do enjoy filming these types of videos for you guys, taking you along with me and just kind of showing you my day, even if it's nothing that's all that terribly interesting. I have the desire a lot of times to just pick up the camera and talk, so hopefully you like this style of video. I know it'll be a little bit rambly, but you know, if I go see a cool house, maybe I'll film like a few clips in there, or you know, downtown, or in a cute shop or cafe or whatever, I don't know. Something I kind of felt like talking about on camera that isn't really real estate related, but is just human related, I guess, is kind of how I've been struggling personally with finding a good work-life balance. So in real estate, especially in this market, it is so... There's a raccoon that just went into a house. Okay. That's interesting. There's a raccoon that, I mean, I guess that's kind of an abandoned house. No, there's a crow. Okay. That was quite distracting. Oh, he just ran out. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I mean, that's clearly an abandoned house, but this raccoon just is running in and out of it. Interesting. So anyways, as I was saying, I've had a little bit of a rough time with kind of delineating work time from personal relaxation time. And if you know anything about my industry, or if you have a friend that's a realtor, you probably know this, that our lives are completely hectic. Pretty much from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed, I am aware of what's going on, you know, on my phone with texts and emails and calls and, you know, posts on my Facebook group and messages on Instagram and YouTube comments, and I mean, it just gets really crazy. And I've personally been trying to kind of add some boundaries there. So in the morning, I really want to have a good morning routine of exercise, meditate, and kind of like slowly start my day, have breakfast, and then get to notifications and work. So I don't really want to be on my phone so much first thing in the morning, and I want to do the same thing at night. So like by 10 or 10:30, probably by 10, I want to be, you know, off my phone, off my computer, sitting on the couch, reading a book, lighting a candle, making some tea, just like enjoying life more. And I don't know, it's just so hard because I'm so dedicated to work, and I just feel this huge responsibility to always help people, you know, with real estate. So like if I see a text come in that says like, hey, can you look into, you know, X question for X property, my knee-jerk reaction is, well, yeah, of course, like let me look into it now. But I really am learning that I need to kind of set those boundaries, and you know, maybe I'll text back and just say I'll look into it first thing in the morning for you, but my knee-jerk reaction is just do it now and get it done. But usually that'll snowball into just me, you know, working throughout the evening. So I'm really kind of trying to set those boundaries and figure out a good balance. And this also brings me to, I'm kind of losing my voice a little bit. I feel like I've been talking all day. Let me get some water. So this kind of leads me into something else that I wanted to talk about, and that is that so many people these days, I feel like, don't have enough fun in life. Everyone that I meet now says, I have such high anxiety, my stress levels are like through the roof, I'm not happy, and my camera's shaking. Okay, what's going on? Okay, maybe that fixed it. But yeah, people will say like, I'm not having fun, I'm just anxious all the time and just stressed. And I totally resonate with that. I mean, I definitely feel that myself. And I just think that it's so important that we take time every single day to have fun. And for me personally, I want to create small moments in every day where I can have fun. Whether that's, you know, I thought about this the other day. I was sitting on my patio in my apartment in the sun and listening to the birds while I was eating lunch, and I thought this would be an amazing way to start out the morning. Like, whether you do like a gratitude practice or you love reading or like, okay, I'm just seeing weird things all around me. Anyways, so whether you do like a gratitude practice or journaling or reading or meditating, whatever it is that you want to do in the morning, like maybe moving that practice outside, I think that would be so fun. I don't know, I think that's just such a nice way to start out the day in nature. And basically just enjoying those smaller moments, like going for a quick like 5 or 10 minute walk on your lunch break, or, you know, taking some time to actually make tea at night and like sit down and read a book in your favorite comfy clothes, or, you know, whatever it is, and just kind of creating small moments of joy throughout your day so that overall you have a fun and enjoyable life. And I don't know, I've been thinking about that a lot lately and how that would be just a nice aspiration. And so I'm going to try to do that in my own life and just enjoy the little things more, because, you know, everyone has a stressful life. My life is very stressful. I have a very high stress, what's the word I'm looking for? Just fast-paced job. And it's so easy to get wrapped up in it and not enjoy your life. And so I think that small little moments of fun and enjoyment are so important to building a life that you enjoy and are happy with. So that's my little happiness TED Talk for the day. I hope that you kind of enjoyed my little chat. Like I said, I have to run home quick, answer a few emails, go to my dentist appointment, and then I think we're rescheduling our walk to just getting tea after she gets off work. But I'm getting distracted with notifications. Okay. All right, well, I'm gonna go do those things and I will touch base with you in a little bit. Hey, how are ya? You know, a lot of people now, because over the past 2 years, they kind of have seen the high demand. Pretty much everyone is kind of aware of it now. And so I think people are kind of realizing, hey, if I want to, you know, get into a home and get in the market, then I gotta make a move now. And a lot of people kind of are under the mindset of everyone's gonna jump in the springtime, let me try to beat the rush and jump in the winter. But the thing is, a lot of people have thought that too. So the rush never really ended. All right, back in the car again. I got done with my dentist appointment, which went, I guess, as well as a dentist appointment can go. I'm not a fan of the dentist whatsoever. Yeah, not my thing. Don't really think anyone enjoys it though. I mean, I actually do know maybe 1 or 2 people who have said they like going to the dentist. That's not me. That's not fun to me. But anyway, done with that. And then I was just inside, as you saw, so I had a little bit of work to do, didn't really get to catch up on enough notifications, but it is what it is. I actually had a phone interview. I recorded a couple clips of that in my home office, and yeah, I'm gonna be possibly highlighted in one of the local newspapers, so that's pretty cool. When that article is out, I'll probably pop the link down in the description box. I don't think it's gonna be out by the time this video goes up. No, it wouldn't be, but whenever it is up, I'll post it down below. And now I am running late to meet a friend for tea at Dobra Tea, which is one of my all-time favorite tea places. They have, like, I don't even know, over 100 different options of tea. We're going to the downtown location, which is nice and cozy. And yeah, gonna go do that. Probably won't really be able to film much, but if I can, I will film a little bit to show you what it's like. Just got done with my little tea meeting with a friend at Dobra. I did film a very tiny bit for you. It's a little bit tough to film in there sometimes because it is kind of a more like intimate, private setting. But I hope that gave you kind of a little bit of an idea of what it's like. It's one of my all-time favorite places to go because they, as I said earlier, have so many different types of teas. And this time I had, what was it called? Immunity. And they have some funny names like immunity, vulnerability, I forget what some of the others are, but yeah, they have so many different options for tea and a really nice cozy seating area as well. So definitely recommend checking that out if you are a tea lover like myself. And now I'm just pretty much going to head home. I don't have any more appointments for today. It's already, I think, 7 o'clock. Yeah, 7 o'clock. So I'm gonna go home, grab some dinner, finally get caught up on some of those emails and texts and everything that have come through today. I know that this video probably isn't going to be for everyone, and it might have been a little bit boring because I wasn't really able to take you into my various meetings, but I hope that you kind of enjoyed this more rambly video. And if I have another day where I'm maybe doing a little bit more interesting things where I can kind of take you inside of various homes, or I don't know, if I'm doing something a little bit more filmable, maybe I'll do another one of these. But let me know what you think. If you like this video, please consider hitting the like button. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what other types of videos you would like to see in the future, and subscribe if you are not already. Alright guys, I'll see you very soon in the next one.